Hello, guys. Take a seat here and on the other side also, because next to you guys, there's going to be Korean partners. Okay, you're Julie, right?
Yes, I'm Julie.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so let me explain how this class works. There are many Korean classes, basic Korean classes, and you guys would know about that. But when you look at your left and right, you're going to see Korean partners sitting next to you. Now, 안녕하세요. 여기 앉으실래요? Now, I'm going to do a Korean class. I'm going to go over some materials, but since I'm so lazy, I'm just going to go really fast and just say review. And the Korean partner sitting next to you, they're going to help you out. Because, oh, he's such a bad teacher. I don't understand anything that he said. Can you help me out? You can ask anything you want. And Korean partners are going to help you out to understand better. Now, this system is beneficial for both parties because Korean partners, they're the one who here, they're here because not only they want to improve English, but they want to make foreigner friends also. So, you guys learn Korean better. And for Koreans, say English as much as you can. This is a good opportunity because you don't get to explain something in English to international students often. So, before COVID, this is how it used to be. And we're going to do many things. So, please, I want everybody to be regular, so I don't have to explain this every single week. We're going to go see movies. We're going to bring each country's food and share it in the class. And after that, we're going to get drunk, we're going to eat, we're going to go to club. It is so much fun. Oh, by the way, can everybody eat after class? Because this is a big number, so we have to book fast. Who cannot come?
Not today.
Not today?
Sorry.
Okay. So, okay, he's gonna count. I cannot do math. So everybody get the basic of the class, right? Okay, so since this is so awkward, I'll give you guys about 5 minutes with your partner right next to you or with people in front of you. I want you guys to talk about, well, first of all, you got to know who you are, your name, your nationality, like what are you doing right now? Are you a student or are you working here? And after that, talk about how was your week. So I'll give you about 5 minutes, talk about that. So here we go. Okay, just to be clear, the conversation, all that will be done in English.
Oh.
We're done in English.
My name is
It's for both of you to benefit.
Yes. I actually Korean. Born in Korea, but I have Australian parents. Yes. My Korean is really bad. I am artist, painter, designer.
My MBA program started in September
Freelance.
2021.
I used to work for a Korean toy company, but because of COVID, they closed down. It was good. It has been very hot. It was very hot and rainy.
Complete my first semester online.
I'm not used to this hot and rainy. I'm not used to it.
Second
Australia
semester.
is hot, but not monsoon. Not monsoon, yeah. But could be.
Got an internship, so I started work from 11th
Yes,
of July.
yes, I am working on the show. Exhibition.
How was your week?
And how was your week? During the day, I just watch Netflix or like TV shows. It's kind of like a vacation, but I also have classes I have to enjoy myself. Yeah. I also have to like do some paper before I start working. Go to like offices
Hey, Rebecca. I think more partners gonna show up. Until then, could you sit here? Yes.
I have to go to the offices get some documents.
말씀 오긴 온대.
During the day. On Sundays I play tennis with like other students from my school. I like to shop.
Okay, guys. Okay, guys. You will have a lot of chance to talk to each other, but there is only one rule. When I'm holding this, I want you guys to focus on me, so like we can move on. So do you guys know better about your partner now? A little bit? But the problem is I don't know you guys because like we didn't get to talk to each other. So from Sono, could you guys just tell like, hi, my name, your name, and just your nationality, and we're gonna go on.
So, hi, I'm Sona. I'm actually Korean, but I'm Australian adopted, so I don't speak Korean, obviously.
Okay, 넘어가 주세요.
Hello, I'm Johan. I'm from Korea. Nice to meet you.
I'm Asusana. I'm from the US. So,
Nice to meet you.
my name is Tarita. I'm also from the United States.
Okay.
My name is
Sojong. Nice to meet you. I'm from Korea.
My name is Latifa. I'm from Morocco.
Morocco.
I'm Rebecca. I'm from Canada. I'm Ryan. I'm from France.
France.
My name is Shinyoung and I'm from Korea.
Mm-hmm.
I'm Julie and I'm from Texas, USA.
I'm Minju. I'm from Korea. Nice to meet you.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
I'm ST, I'm from India. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Jonghyun. I'm from Korea.
Okay, nice to meet you, everyone. Welcome. So, SD, how was your week?
It was very chill. 'Cause
Very chill?
It's kind of my vacation, but I'm also taking classes, so I get to relax during the day and study during the night.
Mm-hmm. Fun.
Yeah.
Azucena, how was your week?
Very busy, very rainy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Very rainy. That is true. Mouse 뒤쪽으로 주세요. Okay. This week is so hot. Okay, raise your for foreigners, raise your hand if you can top this weather. If your weather is hotter than here. Oh yeah, from India, sure, yes. US also? Which part?
Some parts of Northern California goes like 120, so it's not that bad.
120 in
Fahrenheit.
Fahrenheit. So in Celsius?
I'm not sure.
Okay. I'll just have to imagine.
No, not 25. Oh, that's too low. That's like over 40.
Outside, no, 40.
It's over 40.
40. Ooh.
Fahrenheit, that's like for Celsius,
Ah.
that's over 40.
How about Morocco? Is it hot?
It's same.
Same?
No humidity.
No humidity.
Oh, I think the calculation is actually like 40, like 49.
40, not.
Oh my God.
I don't want to go there. No.
And you think about it, it's not as bad. Is there humidity?
There's no humidity, so
Yeah.
it's
Yeah. Where I live, like it's like not quite, it's about like 35 to 40, but it's lots of humidity.
Mhm.
So humid.
How about Australia? Is it hot?
It's dry heat. It's like you're in a desert and you die. So.
Yeah, but here is humid also. So like, oh, the sweat doesn't dry. Oh my God.
Same in Texas.
Same in Texas. Texas is humid also.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like desert.
I'm from Houston, so it's close to the Gulf of Mexico.
Ah, okay. Like I'm not even gonna mention India. So. Okay. So this week, I bet everybody had a fun with the weather, and for me, I bet when you guys go shopping, you'll see a bunch of guys holding a bunch of ladies' clothes, and like look that in the eyes. Well, like they're obviously with their girlfriend right now. And I put this was last Saturday, and this is directly related to topic that we are doing today. Today, we're gonna shop, we're gonna pay, we're gonna negotiate for discounts in Korean. And I bet negotiating part, you don't really learn that in university. So today's topic is about shopping. For Americans, I'm sure that you guys are very well aware about this activity. Black Friday, yes. I was in US in 2010.
Oh my God.
I just wanted to see how it works. So I was in line at Sears at 4 a.m. Oh my God, it was crazy. Like, it was a zombie movie. But did you guys know that we have the same thing in Korea also? This is Myeongdong, 신세계 department store right now. And these guys, they are in line all night. And they're waiting for it to open. And when the clerk opens, they're like, "Ah!" and just like runs in like Train to Busan. And they're trying to buy Chanel backpack. And they're trying to resell it. Anyway, it's a total chaos. So I'll give you about 2 minutes. I don't know if you guys have something unique shopping culture in your country also. I'll give you about 2 minutes. I want you guys to talk about it. So here we go.
It's not this crazy. There are sales like here all the time, but people actually don't realize. These days, the sale on Amazon, so people do this kind of behavior on Amazon.
괜찮은 것 같아? 괜찮은 것 같아? 맨정신으로 하는 거 오랜만인데?
좀 더 긴장 풀어. I live in the US for 3 years. Even there, I did not see
제 생각에 8명으로 맞춰질 수도 있겠다.
저게 좀 애매해. 카메라 찍고
내가 안 친 것 같아.
It's a new drama. Yeah, it's a remake of Spanish
온도 좀 낮추자. 최고야 이게? 최고야.
최저요. 그리고 최대로 했어.
사람 많아서 그런가?
Yeah, I'm also watching English drama It came on yesterday. Yeah. The last episode is really long.
You guys talking about Stranger Things? I'm on episode 3 of season 4 right now.
You need to watch it faster. I'm on episode 9, final one.
On 9. Why is it so long this time, this season? Like every season, every episode.
The final episode is 2 hours 30 minutes.
Okay, guys. The magic remote of authority is on now. Okay. Okay. Raise your hand if you guys have this crazy discount event in your country also. No? In Canada? When?
Black Friday.
Oh, you just copy USA?
Maybe the same, but we're not as crazy as in the US.
Mhm.
It's more civilized.
No other countries? No other countries? No Morocco?
There is, but nobody run like.
Nobody runs like this? In India, no?
No.
Okay, a bit like when I travel to your country, like I want to match the date or the discount. Julie, I've only been to this once. Have you been to this?
Never.
Black Friday chaos? You've never been there? Yeah, I know it's dangerous. I got punched by elbow like several times.
Wait till like Cyber Monday.
Cyber Monday, what is that?
It's like, this Friday you shop in
Uh-huh.
person, and then after the weekend is Cyber Monday, where it's similar but online.
Ah. Azucena, have you been to Black Friday?
No.
It is dangerous. Like,
It's so dumb to do that for TV. That's how I see it.
yeah, it was small. I was in small town. Everyone was lining up. They were all gentle people, nice neighbor. And when the door opened, like, get the fuck out of my way.
So about the Korean one,
Mm-hmm.
it's like what you get if they run?
To Chanel, to get Chanel.
Chanel is free?
No. I would go to that. I would go to that because it's hard to get Chanel. And Chanel, the price goes up when you resell. So these guys are trying to resell Chanel bags. Like they're not trying to keep it. And when you resell it, the value goes about, any Korean ladies know? How much exactly?
I don't know.
No, you don't know? About 10% up. So like they're having 10% margin. So they're running like, they're trying to make money here.
There was the story only for COVID-19 breakout. So these days, resale price goes down.
Yeah, because of COVID, like the government was like giving people free money, and the government thought, oh, these guys are like having trouble with like basic supplies and everything, and they were using that money to buy Chanel bags. Anyway, that would be objective for today, shopping. Now, when you go shopping and you see something really beautiful, pretty, but you want something in other color, that kind of thing happens, and like the clerk says, oh, you don't see it, but you saw some lady holding exactly what you want. But you don't see it anywhere. Like, oh, was that the last one and the bitch took it? Like, it could happen. So you have to ask the clerk, oh, excuse me, is there a green color for these pants? And the clerk may say, oh, it's over here, there. And you would also ask, oh, is there like see-through for this? And the clerk said, no, there is no see-through, I'm sorry. So it could be green, but it could be blue, it could be orange, and it could be pants, it could be shirt, it could be shoe, and it could be like right here, but it could be over there also. And you could ask, you need to ask, is there? So these are variants, and that's what we're gonna learn today. But before we walk in, I want to talk about countries' fashion. Now, I'm sure like Canada doesn't give a crap about
Absolutely.
fashion.
Yeah. There's no fashion.
There's no fashion. They're just wearing hockey jerseys. No?
Actually, yes.
Actually. And how about Texas? Just cowboy shoes? No? With the hat and the boots that make a sound?
No, I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen that?
No.
Okay. How about Australia? Do people give
Flip-flops and a singlet.
flip-flops? Okay. You guys may have been surprised then. Korean guys are caring so much about how they look, like with their clothes and everything. Like this is like pure ajashi style. Like, I don't care about fashion. So, like these guys, like, oh my God, this is kind of a cringe for me, but many Korean guys are dressed up like this, especially in Hongdae, especially in bars. And when you go to a bar, guys that will approach to you usually wear like this. So, and ladies, I don't know about that, but I'll give you about 1 minute. I want you guys to talk about how people really dress up in your town. Okay, here we go. 한국인 다 지죠. 이제 다 지죠. 아 대박. 대박 어디로 보내지 근데? 마일스가 2명이 안 될 수도 있겠다. 아. 내 생각에 근데 8명 맞춰야 될 것 같아. 그러니까 8 맞추자. 아, 왜냐면 수업 이거 불가능해 이거.
The individual culture, India has a lot of different cultures. So some women might wear like very traditional clothes, some women might wear like very modern clothes. But men generally just wear like pants, t-shirts.
아.
I kind of want to work in the fashion industry, so I'm more fashionable.
Okay, guys. Wait, SD. I recall that you are in fashion industry, or you're studying fashion. Like you work in fashion industry, right?
I got an internship.
Oh, you got an internship. Congratulations. So, I'm curious about how Indian people dress because maybe there are some religions involved to clothes. So, care to explain a little?
So, clothing is more related to your culture, like individual culture, and India has like many different cultures. So, if you see Muslim women, they generally wear it's called burqa.
Burqa, yes.
Yeah, and if you see women from other religions, they might wear something called a sari, which is like a long piece of cloth which is wrapped around them, and they put it on their shoulder. Or they would wear like a long dress, or if they are very modern, they might just wear like pants or t-shirts or like shorts. And for men, they generally wear just like any kind of like Korean Ajushi style clothes.
Korean ajushi style? Okay, that explains pretty well, yes. Okay, thank you. And Lena, I don't know how it is actually like in France, but people have this fantasy that like, oh, people in France are all dressed up, they're fashion, oh my God. Is it true?
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, French people like really take care of themselves and like show how rich they are or stuff. But it's 50-50.
It is 50-50?
Yeah,
Is it like mostly in Paris or like everywhere?
mostly in big cities like Paris, you know, Marseille. Yeah, you can notice that there.
Are you from Paris?
No, right near Paris. Yeah.
So
It's a city called France, the city of shopping. I don't know.
city of shopping?
Yeah,
So
something like most famous French, something like Maud, Rue Didier, from there.
So do you also walk around to show how rich you are?
No.
Or look at my money, no? No?
No, like sometimes for event, yes, but yeah, no.
Mostly no?
No.
Okay. So we're gonna move on to actual class now. Everybody, take one of these papers. One for each foreigners. Everybody have one? Yeah, because like Koreans know all these, so they don't need it. Oh yeah, Deba is like one other student is coming soon. Okay, so we talked during last slide about conversation. Does this pants come in green? Okay, let me show you the formula of it. This or that, and clothes, color, is there? Okay, so let's practice with it. Does this pants come in green also? So I want you guys to repeat loud after me, but since it would be awkward if only foreigners repeat, so Koreans, even though you know everything, I want you guys to repeat also. Okay, here we go. 이, here, 바지, pants, 초록색으로, color, green, 있나요? 있나요 is there. So, okay, to master this sentence, we need to learn about this and that first. Demonstrate this. So there's 이, 그, 저 when you point out things. Okay, let me tell you about 이 first. 이 is like this. Hot 6. 이 hot 6. Is speak close to speaker. So this will be 이 hot 6. But 그, there are two versions of that. 그 and 저. 그 is when the object is close to listener but far from speaker. So for example, Azucena, you have phone on your desk, and I would say 그 휴대폰, 그 핸드폰. It's close to you but far from me. And 저, which is far from everyone. Okay, 선옥, that air conditioner, is it far from you also? Then that would be 저. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute. Korean part. Oh, Rebecca?
What if it's close to both of us? Like something like
That would be E. Okay, Korean partners, just point out a bunch of objects and give challenge to your partners for 1 minute. Here we go. 다섯 시에 전화를 하자. 식당 데려다가. 그 다음에 뒤로 가서 사진 좀 많이 찍어줘. 오케이.
You always just say that all the time. You just say that. I say that all the time. I think it's after So that's major
How is it different from 있으세요?
Okay, let's see if you guys understand. Okay, let's see. Lena, that bottle of Coke right there, could you say it with demonstratives? It's like right in front of you. Yes, E Coke, yes, E Cola. And let's assume that Sonok and Latifa are speaking, and you see phone right in front of Latifa. How do you say it? 그 핸드폰. That is correct. And yeah, like if you guys are having conversation. No, her. And Rebecca, this beam projector is, you can say it's far from both of us. So how do you say it? Yes, that is correct. So you guys all get the idea, right? Okay, now that we know how to say demonstrate this, we need to know close that comes behind it. Okay, repeat after loud. Repeat loud after me. The skirt is 치마. 치마. 바지. And pants is 바지. And t-shirt is 티셔츠. Yes. And jacket is 잠바. 잠바. It kind of sounds weird, right? It is originally jumper, and there was like when kind of Japanese style involved, and like 잠바. So it got fixed, and we're just calling it 잠바. And sneakers is called 운동화. One more time, 운동화. And socks are called 양말. Yes, somebody said it. Yes, 양말. And when it rains, rain boots. How do you say it? Anyone knows? 장화. Yes. And heels, you say 구두. And flip-flops, like how Australian gentlemen wear. Slipper. Yes. Okay, but these are like super basics. There may be some delicate attires that I haven't put in, or I have no idea what it is. So I want you guys to ask your Korean partners, how do I say this in Korean? I'll give you about 1 minute.
Things are
Wet socks? Why would you want to know wet socks?
No, not wet socks.
Okay, so anyone want to share clothes that you newly learned that are not in this slide? You guys know all clothes, all kinds of things? How do you say earrings then? 아즈세나? 귀걸이. Earrings, you say 귀걸이. Anything else? 보석? Jewelry? Okay, yeah, 보석, jewelry, you say 보석. And, okay, Latifa, did you ask anything new?
hat, 모자.
Hat is 모자. If you didn't know, memorize it. Okay, now it is time to learn about colors. Because we have only learned colors, green so far, but it could be blue, but if you want to ask for it, you got to be able to say colors. So repeat really fast. I'm going to go fast because I'm lazy. I'm going to make Korean partners do my work for me. So red is 빨간색. Okay, the color is 색. Okay, do not pronounce it in weird way. 빨간색. Orange is 주황색. Yellow is 노란색. Green is 초록색. Blue is 파란색. Purple is 보라색. Brown is 갈색. Black is 검정색. And white is 하얀색. Which leads to now there's demonstrative, colors, and clothes. Okay, those red shoe. Anyone can say it? Anyone? 저 빨간 신발, yes. So those would be, it could be, I didn't mention if it is far away from both of us, so it could be 그 or 저. But when it becomes adjective, when it goes in front of noun, 색 disappears. You take it out. Just 빨간. So 빨간 신발 would be red shoe. And those blue heels, let's assume that it is close from listener. Now, heel, anybody remember? 구두. So how would you say those blue heels? 그 파란 구두, yes. And this black skirt, how do you say it, 선호? Skirt, anybody remember skirt? 치마. So, 이 검정 치마. Okay. So I'll give you about 3 minutes. Korean partners. Now you have a variation that you can mix it up. It could be this, it could be black, it could be like orange, it could be whatever clothes. So challenge your partner. And if your partner doesn't understand, help them understand. So here we go.
I'm totally okay with my eyes.
Not so easy when they're mixed up, right?
Yeah, that's right, correct.
Well, that's what he's here for. That's why he's here for. Yeah.
Second we drop
Yeah. Hmm? What? Coconut? Ah. Stripes is Germany, but 땡땡이. I call it 땡땡이. Yes. I don't know like the scientific words, but we call it 땡땡이. 땡땡이. Yes. Okay, guys. So let's practice. Okay, guys. Let's all practice together. Korean partners, you can help. Okay. Timiko, was it? Timita. How would you say this? But this, like, I'm far away from you, so. 그 파란 바지. Latifa, how would you say this? This? Pink. T-shirt was t-shirt shoe, so put it this way. Joe pink t-shirt, yes. And Julie? How would you say it? 신발, but I have taught you sneakers also. Yes. So you guys know how to say this, that, color, and clothes, right? Which leads to actual conversation when you're talking to the clerk or the worker there. Okay. excuse me in Korean, you're gonna use it in restaurant a lot also when you call someone. It is called 여기요. Repeat after me, 여기요. This is so important. If you don't act like you really need that person, that person is not gonna respond because they're having a busy time. You're gonna shout. So 여기요. Okay, so I'm not gonna say it. Is there green for this pants? Azucena, can you say it?
이 바지 초록색.
I've taught you. Is there also 있나요?
이나요?
Okay, 으로. It comes like does this come out in green? But it doesn't have to be there. 이 바지 초록색 있나요? The clerk will all understand anyway. So repeat after me. 이 바지. This pants. 초록색으로. 있나요? And the clerk is going to say 네, if there is one. And 여기, I didn't include it here, but 여기 means here. And like 저기 like means there, but I didn't like. I'll do it next time when the topic is related. Oh wait, it's here. Okay, never mind. Okay, 여기 있어요, which is here, there it is, here it is. Repeat after me. 여기 있어요. The clerk is like, oh, it's right here. Or it could be like it could be like over there, which would be 저기. So 저기 있어요. Repeat after me. 저기 있어요. Yeah, the clothes is like over there. And you're gonna say, oh, is there this also? You can say like, oh, is there like blue also? Is there like earring also? Also is 도. Repeat after me. 도. So you're gonna still ask, is there? So also, is there also? Is 도 있나요? Repeat after me. 도 있나요? 선호? 도 있나요? So can you ask, is there see-through also? See-through? Does it come out as see-through also? Yes. Rebecca, can you say, does it come out in red also? Uh-huh. Yes, it is correct. Oh, does it come out in red also? And the clerk says, oh, this doesn't exist. It is 없어요. Repeat after me, 없어요. Okay, so now we're going to do a little role play. Korean partners are going to be clerk. Now, you're going to designate if the clothes is far away, and if it is here or not. And you guys are going to ask based on Korean partner's designation. You understand? Okay, 한국 분들은 이제 다 지정해 주세요. 이거 이렇게 할 거다. 미션을 주세요. 그 다음에 이제 얘네들한테 이제 알려주고 그러면 이제 지정한 대로 이제 한번 해보게 하는 거예요. Everybody understand? Okay, I'll give you guys about 5 minutes. Let's do the role play. Here we go.
치킨집은 다 단체를 안 받아서 여기 예약했거든. 4명에서 14명으로. 삼겹살 먹자, 괜찮아. 그래서 6시 조금 넘어서 가기로 했거든. 10명에서 14명이라 했으니까. 오케이.
지정을 해줄 때
네.
그냥 뭐 바지나 소재나 바꿔
다 그냥 알아서 지정해 주시면 돼요. 그냥. 그다음 이거 말해보라고.
바꿔버리고
네. He's gonna give you a mission.
롤플레잉은 그냥
아, 롤플레잉으로
아,
이렇게 해서 하는 거예요. 네.
지정을
네. 그러니까 지정을 해주고 나서 롤플레잉 하는 거예요.
저희 친구는 치마를 입고 가도 돼요? So what do you say, like changing How does it sort I thought you were going to 25. No, 27 now. I thought you were 24.
Okay, everyone. Have you guys done a role play? Now, when you are shopping and you want certain color or certain clothes, you guys think you can say it to clerk now? Latifa doesn't look sure. Okay, Latifa, what you were role playing, say it to me. Assume that I'm a clerk. What you done with your partner, say it to me. Assuming that I'm the clerk right now. Mm-hmm. Okay, she asked, is there a pink for this shirt? 네, 저기 있어요. 치마도 있나요? Which is there also skirt? 아니요, 치마는 없어요. No, I'm sorry, there is no skirt, which is kind of bullcrap. Because anyway, this is based. 아세요?
I have a question. Why did we say 있나요 instead of 있어요?
Oh, you can say both.
Really?
But 있나요 is only for question. 있어요 can be both question and answer. 있어요? 있어요. That's the only difference. This is actually based on true event last week. I was with my girlfriend and I thought we were done with shopping and she saw one lady walking around with one shirt and she was like, oh, I must have that. And like, she was asking to clerk and she was walking around and I have like a bunch of ladies' clothes in my hand. I was like, it was miserable, but it gave me insight for a class material. Now, the next part is, now that we have something that we want to buy, it is time to pay, but we're going to move location to bar this time, which we do a lot during Friday and Saturday night. But before we move on, since everyone is here now, I will make a quick announcement. I have booked the chicken place. There is no booking for group, so I've booked samgyeopsal place. Is that cool? Okay with everybody? Mm-hmm. And who is not coming? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. I'm just trying to count the number. Okay, and here's the attendance rule, in case you guys haven't read the announcement. So the hardest part for organizing this class is matching the number of Korean partners and international students. And right now, it appears to me that in this classroom, there are 16 total that can fit in. So I'm going to limit number of international students to 8 and number of Korean students to 8 also. So next time we're gonna do a vote from Monday and it's gonna close at Thursday. So if you wanna come, I suggest you to book quickly because if there are 8, like even though I would like to have everyone, there is no space. And one more rule is that if you put on the vote, oh, I'm coming, and if you don't come on that day, there's going to be one Korean that has no partner, which can be a problem. So unless there is like good excuse, like, oh, I got COVID, like I cannot say anything about that. So unless it's about that, everybody just try to come if you have voted that you're coming. That will be it. So, okay, here's the conversation two, paying money. Does everyone know how to say Korean money? Perfectly? No? Yes. This going. Okay. Nowadays, you may think, oh, I'm just paying with credit card. I don't need to know Korean money. But on street market, there are many places that, oh, cash only. And if it appears that you don't know how to say Korean, if you don't understand Korean number, they're going to rip you off, which means that you need to learn how to say Korean money perfectly. So here's the role play for today. Today is paying money. It is English right now. Okay, so here's the bar. You're having a conversation with the bartender. So Korean partners are going to be bartender at today's role play. So, excuse me, how much is it for one bottle of beer? There's one. It can vary. Bottle, it can vary also. It's unit. Beer, it can be soju. It can be tequila. It can be peach crush. It can be Jack Coke. It can be anything. Is 5,000 won. And again, it can vary also. give me 2 shots of tequila and 5 bottles of beer. I'm going to crawl out. Crawl out of the bar. Hey, I'm getting wasted tonight. And is 52,001. And now here's the part that you're gonna have to negotiate. Oh, it's too expensive. Give me a discount. Now it's gonna depend on your gender and gender or gender of opponent also. Like for guys, like if the opponent is an old lady, you might have a better chance. Girls, since everyone here is pretty, if the bartender is guy, you would have a better chance of getting discount. That's for sure, yes, yes. Oh, sounds like experienced person.
Do we get discounts at a bar?
Not really. But, you know, if you do some egg, you're like, oh, oppa, just give me a discount. Oh, I don't know, like, I haven't tried it, but we'll see. I would like to see you guys try it. No? Okay, so first we need to learn units that comes behind the noun. Okay, 개 would be default for all objects. You can put it anything. Okay, this is, repeat after me. This is called 병. It is bottle. Now. Okay, I'm just waiting for. All good?
I was looking for that here.
Okay. Hey, Deva, how was your hike?
Hi.
Come right in over there. Oh yeah, Azucena, what is on his head right now? Can you say? Like 저, that hat, how do you say it?
I don't really know.
모자. 저 모자, just reviewing. Okay, so repeat after me. 잔. It means glass. It could be like glass for wine, but it could be like for shots also. And 장 is unit of paper. Like they were like, oh, I have 10 papers here. I have 2 papers here. I have only 1. And this is 권. Anybody knows what the unit is for? For books, yes. Like when there's a book, you just say like how many 권. And this is for flowers. 송이. 송이. Okay, repeat after me. This is for animals. 마리. 마리. If you guys were here when introducing your family members, you guys should remember because we have discussed it. Oh, I have 2 pets also. It's 마리. And this is for clothes. How many clothes? 벌. Repeat after me. 벌. So I have 2 sets of clothes and like I have 2 벌. And 켤레 is for shoe. Oh, I have 2 shoes, which we like 2 켤레. And 대, finally, is for counting vehicles. Like 1 car, like 2 cars, like 2 motorcycles. And I know that you guys don't remember anything because I have done it super fast and I'm giving that job to Korean partners. So I'll give you about 2 minutes, review these, and if there is another unit that you would like to know, ask to your Korean partners. Here we go.
I haven't memorized it.
Not here? 없나요?
I know 개병장
빠졌나 봐요, 이게.
마리 대.
깨병장 말이 깨병장 말. You don't know 장?
장 is for paper.
Oh yeah. Okay. 한 장.
I'm sorry.
Do you know how many? Oh. 다섯 장. And 건. Do you remember? Oh yeah. So
한책 versus
꽃 다섯 송이 사요. 꽃 다섯 송이 살 거예요. 안에 와이프에게 꽃 다섯 송이 줄 거예요. 꽃 다섯 송이 줄 거예요. 한 송이 줄 거예요. Have you know Mari? Pearl it is a check box. hamburger. So 집에 5 grocery check box.
집에
저는 5
집에 신발 다섯 벌 있어요. 자동차 베이글
차몇 대?
집에 차두대 있어요. 한 번도 없어요.
한 대도 없어요.
한 대도 없어요.
개병이랑 체험이
집에 한
Okay, everyone. Sorry that it is not on slide, it's not on paper. I have no idea why. I'll add it to a Kakao room later. Okay, guys, everyone. Okay, we're going to move on now. Many of you know Korean numbers, right? Okay, it's okay to say, like, anyone that doesn't know how to say Korean number? No? Everyone knows how to say Korean number? Okay, so there are two versions, which is a bit. You guys all know that, right? Like Korean and Sino. And there are no exact rules. But one thing that I'm sure is when there's a unit, when it's counting, like one set of clothes, 2 bottles, there is Korean number. Now, I'm gonna assume that you guys know all these and just move on. But here's one thing that you gotta know. Hana, which is 1, but when there's a unit behind it, Latifa, it becomes Han. Because hanage, it is hard to say. Hanabyeong. Hanbyong is smoother. And Rebecca, 둘 becomes 두. And SD, 셋 becomes 세. Azucena, that becomes 네. Only until 4. It is okay, I looked it up. There is no exact rule. It is just people just say it because it is easier to say it that way. So today, since everybody seems to know number, I'm going to skip it. But now it is time to, next up. Okay, everybody know how to say Sino-Korean number also. Even thousands and 10,000s. You guys got it? Okay. So we'll go over these because today It is not just about like I want 10, 20. Since we are paying money, the unit goes up to thousands, 10,000. It could go up to million. Okay, so until 10, we're gonna go really fast. Okay, repeat loud after me. We're gonna go fast. 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. And 11 is just 10 plus 1. Okay, Deba, how do you say 11? 11, that is correct. And 20 is, it becomes multiplication. 2 times 10. Okay, so 20 would be 20. Repeat after me, 20. Okay, how would then 50 be? 50, yes. And how would 82 be? Anybody knows? 82. 82 is 8 times 10 plus 2. Okay, Lena, I heard that French number is messed up. Could you tell the system?
Yeah, like we put a new word for like 40, 50.
Okay, how do you say 82? Like, what's the formula?
82.
Is it like 40, 42?
Yes, yeah, it's different, like from Korean system. We don't put the 5 in front of 10 to represent like 50. We put another word like 50.
Why would you do such a thing? Anyway, I tried to learn French number and it was so different. I was okay, but today these are not important. Now that we have the basic rule, let's move on to hundreds, thousands. So 100 is 100. 100. And 300, 아시잖아? 300, yes. And 1,000 is 1,000. Repeat after me, 1,000. Julie, how do you say 6,000? 6,000, that is correct. And this is the part where many foreigners, especially Americans, get confused. Because Americans say 10,000, but we have a unit for 10,000. It is 만. Repeat after me, 만. Okay, I'm going to go through this, and Korean partners, you're going to have a lot of fun challenging your partners for this part. Okay, this is the basic for saying Korean number. You say the number, and you put, of course, you guys know the unit, right? 1. Okay, so what is 101? 101. And 1,001 is? Okay, so for 10,000, I'm going to explain you this. This will be very useful when you count money. So the comma here, usually in 10,000, there's 3 zeros and then comma. But in Korean currency, you put 4 zeros and then put comma, which would become 1 man. The 10,000, the unit man, and when there's like this 4 zeros and put comma, it becomes 1 man. Now this is going to be very easy when you count money in this system because, okay, Rebecca, how do you say 100,000? Or 10 man?
Right? 10만.
Yes, 10만, 10 times man. And when you put 4 zeros, there's just 10. 10 man. It becomes easier to calculate. And Sano, how do you say 1 million or 100 man? No? It is 100 times man. 100만. And there's 4 zeros. There was 4 zeros and then comma, which becomes 100 만. So with this system, it's going to be so easy to calculate. Okay, so 38500. Rebecca? 38500.
I was just thinking, but okay. 3만.
Mm-hmm. 3 comma. Uh-huh.
3만 8,500원.
Ooh. So that's how it works. 3 times 1만 plus 8 times 1,000, this is error, plus 5 times 100 and 1. Okay, now Korean partners, make up a number and challenge your partners. More difficult, the better.
Not 8,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you one
That's why it becomes easy when you count it like this. It's like 100. When you count the Korean number.
Oh, great!
That's why I'm running back.
He's going back to the picture.
In Korea, okay, it's changed now. Don't say that.
I don't like that.
Can you tell me a number? Oh, yes, I
You don't like math?
No.
Okay, guys, I know that you guys are challenged. Okay, I gave you about 5 minutes, and like, this was supposed to be about ordering drinks, and like, I hear like 100 million. Some of you guys are being dirty, like, oh, how do you say like 69? Some of them are saying like, oh, I hate math, this gives me headache. So, okay, let's practice together. Julie, how do you say this?
450만.
Ooh. See, 450 man. Okay, for someone who hates math. How do you say this? And I made it even more difficult. This is actually international way. Three digits and then comma. And now you see that it becomes more difficult when the Korean money is in this way.
Yeah.
But put this comma here.
Oh, okay.
17 man. 17 man. 17 man and 2,500. 500. Yes, that is correct. Okay, lucky clap. Lisa? How would you say 2,060,000 won?
이백 만, 이백
200?
만, 이백
200?
만.
No, you don't
No,
count.
no man. 이백.
It is 260 man.
260만.
2 million.
2,600,000.
Mhm.
오케이, so 200.
It is 260 man. Which becomes. You hate
What's the
math.
number?
I don't know.
Okay. How do you say 260 man?
이백.
Mhm.
60 is 60
Mhm.
만.
Okay, it is still challenging, but you guys kind of get the idea, right? Now, let's make it practical. Okay. We are at a bar. There are cocktails. Now, the unit is 1,000. So 14 would be 14,000. So there's apple martini, gin martini, margarita, everything. So, Korean partners say just like mojito and Guinness, add it. How much is it? Or 2 Guinness and 1 Budweiser. How much is it? But this will be actually used in situation. So I want you guys to practice. I'll give you about 3 minutes.
How much do you think is one lemon mojito and one
Guys, this is not math class. You can use calculator.
three 복숭아 마카타 and one macadamia nut. 레몬 모히또 레몬 모히또
Okay, guys, I'm sorry for the short practice, but we don't have a lot of time. Like we have to leave at like 6 before 6, and it's like 5:40, so we're gonna go a little bit quick. But we're gonna do one practice. Okay, I wanna have 2 grapefruit margarita and 1 Budweiser, and okay. 34,000 맞죠? 자몽 이거 2만 34,000원 맞죠? 이거 2개를 I'm not good at math. I'm not good at math. I just said it.
Why did you make it hard?
Okay, 34,000원. Okay, you guys can use calculator. I'm like, oh, Oppa, can you buy me 2 grapefruit margarita and 1 Budweiser? Okay, calculate.
You want us to
Okay, anybody figured it out? Timita? Oh, guys. Okay. 34,000원. That is correct. Woo! Good job. Now, when we go eat, when we order drink, you guys can calculate and practice. Okay, now let's actually pay. Now we're gonna go a little fast. Repeat after me. Now you guys are gonna ask, how much is it? Which is 얼마예요? And 3만, 3만 원입니다. The clerk is gonna say 3만 원입니다. Okay, guys, repeat after me. 3만 원, it is 3만 원. 3만 원입니다. Or if it is 4.2만, 얼마예요? And how do you say? 선옥? 42,000원. Okay, the most important part, getting a discount. Now this is formal. 할인 받을 수 있나요? Or 할인되나요? But this is not exactly used in actual time. Now here is the actual usage. Too expensive. Repeat after me. Okay, you gotta mean it. Like, I can afford it. 너무 비싸요. You gotta look angry. 너무 비싸요. Okay, important. Give me a discount. Repeat after me. 깎아주세요. 깎아주세요. Okay, for ladies, you can say, 오빠 깎아주세요. Or guys, you can say, 이모 깎아주세요. 너무 비싸요. Okay, so this will be used. Now, let's move on to final role play. Which is, how much for 1 beer? You guys remember the beer bottle, right? Unit, 병. Noun, number, unit, how much is it? Which is, how much for 1 beer is 맥주? Repeat after me, 맥주? 한 병에 얼마예요? And 5,000원, 5,000 이에요. And I want 2 shots of tequila. You guys remember unit for shots? It was 잔. Tequila? 2잔 주세요. Or give me 5 bottles of beer. 맥주? 5병? Give it to me is 주세요. And what we just learned, 얼마예요? How much is it? And it's something something 1. Okay, you don't have to repeat something something. Okay, now here is the final conversation. Now we did it anyway, and so we're not gonna do this itself. Korean partners, this is going to take about 3 minutes. Korean partners, give your partners what number, and you guys decide the price. And you're gonna practice. That's how you're gonna practice. Okay, I'll give you 3 minutes. This is going to be the last activity. So here we go.
뭐 해야 된다고요?
아까 그 개수랑 그거를 가격 이거를 영어로 그냥 그러니까 먼저 정해주세요. 그 다음에 이제 그걸 이제 해야 되는 거죠, 파트너가. 네, 개수랑 그 가격 그거를 그냥 먼저 말해주시고 영어로 그 다음에 이제 파트너가 해야 되는 거예요, 롤플레이로.
That's the first thing. Yes.
Because last time I was at a restaurant and I heard the Italian club and it was like
몇 시야? 50분에 끝낼게.
Yeah, give me a trap.
좋았어요. 조금만 섞어주세요. I wouldn't say that to anyone.
Not say what? 깎아주세요. No, like it requires a little bit of 애교.
Not even
깎아주세요. 에이.
I'd rather pay the full price.
Okay.
여기다 세잔 아 진짜 너무 싸요. If they give me this thing that it says, how do you choose to make sure
Okay, everyone. I would love to give you guys more time to practice, but like in here we have time limit, so like we need to get out. So I hope you guys know how to say, oh, does this come out in green, or you can pay full price, or maybe you can get a discount of alcohol. Actually, the initial plan was to get you guys to make Kakao Pay account, which is so much convenient when you're paying money. Okay, does everybody have Kakao Pay? Too?
we'll be raising hands for yes?
Oh yeah, like at restaurant, like because most restaurants don't accept separate payment. So it is convenient, like one person pay and we just transfer you with Kakao Pay. So in restaurant, if you guys are coming and if you guys don't have account, they're gonna help you guys make one. If you guys have bank account, you do, right? Okay, that would be it. If you have any questions, ask me at the samgyeopsal place. Thank you guys all for coming today. So we're gonna take one group photo, one class photo, and international students wait outside. And 그 한국 분들한테는 그 공지 하나